Man, I can't believe we back at this again. Are we really back at this? Should Matthew Stafford get a warm welcome? What are we doing? I mean, why is this a thing, man? We have been dealing with this for the past couple of years, and we are still dealing with it. I think it is very difficult for some of you guys to let go of Stafford, but all you got to do is look at Stafford as an ex-wife. That's all you got to do. Trust me, if you do that, you'll be able to let this guy go. But I saw something today. Now, we know that we've been going through the motions of, will Stafford retire a Detroit Lion? I particularly don't care. But I guess that's an incorrect statement. I guess I do care. I care a little too much. Here's what I mean. Back during the playoffs, his wife, Kelly Stafford, who said a lot, both of them have since that playoff game, who said a lot, said that if we're booing him, that means we do care. So I guess, in a way, I do. I cared that you're no longer my quarterback. I cared that you asked for a trade and to be let go. And it is not my responsibility, just like an ex-wife, to show you any love. And guess what? Very similar to an ex-wife, you don't get to come back after you get your fill. You feel what I'm saying? So for me, I'm through with Stafford. Always and forever. Jared Goff will be my quarterback for now and to the end of time. Now, let's be very clear. Did Matthew Stafford, is he a warrior? Yes. Did he sacrifice his body? Yes. Do I appreciate that? Yes. But just like an ex-wife who gives you a child, you appreciate that too. And then you got to keep it moving. When you marry to the new one, you ain't thinking about the old one. Right? You follow what I'm saying here? So for me, while I appreciate Matthew Stafford and what he did for the team, while I know that it wasn't all his fault, I have moved on and I ain't ever looking back. You know what I'm saying? You can tell I got a little bit of history with in a particular facet of my life. But and maybe that's why I feel the way I do. But to me, I'm loyal to a fault. I am loyal to my football team, and that's it. Josh Reynolds, I have a particular fondness for him, and I am going to be watching him with a bit of sadness. But he no longer plays for my team for one way or another, right? If Jared Goff went somewhere, now he's Stafford's age, right? Stafford is no longer in the league. Jared Goff decides to go, and now he is going to be the quarterback of somewhere else. How am I going to feel? It's going to be a little tough because at this point, Jared Goff will be here 8-9 years, right? I think myself, Jared Goff is going to retire a Detroit Lion, but that's just me. It's going to be tough to watch him play somewhere else. And I think part of us is like that. But for some reason, Stafford is just, we can't let the brother go. So I love this here. This was John Macron, who is with SI. He actually wrote an article about this, but I didn't know he asked the question as well. Here was what Taylor Decker had to say about the potential response that the fans at Ford Field are going to give Stafford heading into this Sunday Night Football.
That it's just pretty incredible.
Taylor, speaking of atmosphere, you played with Stafford during the playoff game. It was kind of a lot of boos. This time around, it's a regular season game. Do you think it should be the same energy or from the fans, or should there be a moment of appreciation for Stafford?
I have no idea what to expect. Knowing our fans, I'm expecting hostile territory for anybody who comes in here. And, you know, I know Staff is going to take that in stride as a competitor. I don't think it's going to bother him one bit. But that's just the nature of the business. You know, they want to cheer for their team, and anybody who comes in here is the enemy. So we'll see. I could be wrong, but I think it's going to be hostile territory.
No, Taylor. No, bruh. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong at all. Taylor Decker know what's up. The question is, do you know what's up? Because, see, I know what's up. Taylor said, look, I love the expression on his face. He was like, when he asked about what kind of reception, do you mean, what kind of practice? What are we talking about here? What kind of reception? Boo. Boo, all capital letters. B-O-O-O-O-O to infinity and beyond. But not the kids, though. We love the kids. We ain't booing the kids. Let's make that very clear. Now, it might be some Looney Tune adventures that's booing the kids, but for me, I ain't booing the children because they are our future and they are innocent little babies. But Kelly and Matthew, on the other hand, They can get all these boos. They can get every last B-O-O-O-O and O. They get another one and another one. Stafford will never, I personally will never, ever cheer for him. Ever. Did I say the word ever? Because if I didn't say the word ever, I just want to make sure I continue to say the word ever. I will never, ever cheer for Matthew Stafford. If he comes back a Detroit Lion, he will not play. He will retire, and I will boo him then. If I'm there, I just won't go. But if I'm there, I will boo him then. He does not get a cheer from me ever. That's just me, though. That's just me. That's why y'all think I'm the way I am. This is why I'm like this. I am loyal to my team. You don't get to walk away. But we've already done that already. Jared Goff has gotten paid, and guess what else? Yeah. Ooh-wee. You know he's salty. You know he's salty. And I don't know, is it just me, or when they were doing, if you haven't seen the Matthew Stafford, because Matthew Stafford was supposed to be on quarterback, but he turned it down. There was actually going to be a second season of quarterback, but they couldn't get enough quarterbacks to do it, which is weird to me. I love the show. So they wind up doing the Rams did their thing. I think it was called Locked In or something like that. And they interviewed Kelly and Matthew, and Kelly and Matthew was cool. They was cool. They thought they was going to get they thought they was going to get the warm welcome. See, let me tell you something about what Stafford thought he was going to leave. He was going to get his title. We was cheering for him. Y'all was cheering for him all the way from Detroit. I felt your cheers all the way from there, and you really didn't have to do that, but you did it. And now I'm on. And he thought he was going to get that same thing when he came back. Not only did he get booed, we chanted Jared Goff. I'm telling you, if you were at that game, this was the most organic all week long. Lions fans are fighting among themselves. What should you wear a jersey? Should you cheer? Should you boo? Should you this? And then we had to hear about it all week afterward about how classless we were. They thought something different. Now Stafford knows what to expect now. And for those in the comment section that gave me the record between Goff and Stafford, they are 1-1 against their former teams. Their total record together or head-to-head is 2-2. So this game here is going to be the tiebreaker, and you never know. It could be an early kind of indication to what could come later. Now, I told y'all last year, man, listen, go back and watch some of my videos. I was a little heavier than I am now. Shout out to, weight lost about 15 to 18 pounds. It keeps fluctuating. But during those chunky times, all right, I said what the NFL was trying to do. They got that Stafford matchup, and I don't know if it's over just yet. We might have a final farewell to Stafford. It could be the NFC title game. It really depends on where it's a little too early to call it right now. So let me know. Which one are you doing? I know which one I'm doing. It ain't no doubt in my mind. And listen, while that moment will never be duplicated, the goosebumps that I felt as all of these Lions fans came together, and this was during the warm-ups. Like there was nobody on the field. Stafford came out early when there was nobody there because he already knew what was going to happen. We started chanting Jared Goff about an hour and a half before kickoff, and then it just continued throughout the night. So that's what I'm going to do. What are you going to do? I think I pretty much know the pulse of this fan base, of this who watches this channel. There's no debate. Now, what you do when Stafford comes back here, because, it's a playoff game, we can't root. But what are you going to do in a regular season game when he comes back here? Or what are you going to do when his jersey gets retired or he gets retired as a Detroit Lion? Because remember, Kelly already said that after this contract was over, they coming back to Detroit. That's what she said anyway. You know what they say, happy wife, happy life. I'm just saying. Now, he is not welcome ever back in this locker room. In the home locker room, ain't ever invited. He is never, ever. Oh, is it too soon? Not invited, bruh, at all. But, that's what I'm saying. And I will never, ever change either. That's it, man. Jared Goff, you left. You wanted to. you don't get to come back. You can come back, but you don't get no love, not from here. So let me know what in the comments below. Is this still a thing? Are we still talking about this? Or have most of us moved on? All right. I don't understand why this is a thing. He don't play for the team anymore. Who cares what he did? It's over. It's over. He did this, but he didn't do this and he didn't do that. And what are you doing, bruh? What are we doing? It's over with. You know, Stafford days is gone. He paved the way for where we are now. And that's what it is. So again, let me know what you think in the comments below, man. Football is back. I'm excited. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This channel is brought to you by viewers, members, and subscribers just like you. I gotta say something, bruh. I gotta say something. You know, I done seen some things, man, and it kind of got me a little perturbed, a little disturbed. I saw a thumbnail that looked just like my post-game show thumbnails, and I was a little bit, a little bit concerned. What's up with that? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions, baby. In season, Derek is here, and football is back.